I'm a sentient being, absolutely divine, with a mind that transcends linear time. I know that within the Sam Sentient Sessions, court back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? How are you feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. This keep turning. I'm gonna let it turn if it do it one more time. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. My back camera is actually turned to me, which is new, and I can't see myself, and it's like, damn, this really made me feel like I'm talking to nobody. But we gonna do it. We gonna do it. How you feeling? I'm just gonna jump back into. I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm just in a really good mood. I'm feeling joyous, and it's crazy because I feel like I've been on an emotional roller coaster. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. But it's not like that. It's like I did something new, and when I do new things, it feels as though there's a lot to unpack. Like doing something new also brings up all this old feelings that I need to work through in order to really fully embrace my new. Like I never just feel one thing. I feel many things at once. And I'm grateful for that ability. I used to feel so overwhelmed by it, but actually it makes me very happy that I'm able to acknowledge the feelings that I need to work through in order to get myself to a place of balance. I'm not looking to be too excited and too down. I like joy, I like peace, I like balance. Joy for me is in the small moments. I don't want to feel dopamine rushes, you know, or whatever, the chemical rushes. I don't want to feel intense bursts. I want to feel good, like at a steady level. And I've been really good at that, so I do enjoy that. I did that because I got a burst of cold air, so the AC just turned up. Yeah, having having the back camera towards me feels like a, you know what I'm saying? It just feels real. I already pulled a card. I didn't pray. I'm all over the place. Let me calm my nerves and be cool. Let me pray and ground. I did read though. Ashe. Okay. So the first card out was the Queen Bee in reverse, which is like someone trying to establish like dominance over you. I want to read the booklet for it. I don't really get this. The Queen Bee is like, you know, like think of Regina George. So think of Regina George. Damn, I can't even speak right now. Damn. So think of Regina George. Regina George in reverse. Let me read this out actually. When pulled in reverse, the Queen Bee may signal that others are working against you or your judgments may be turned back on you. She may also signal that someone who has been trying to keep you in your place is losing ground. That's the first card out. Someone may be losing control, or you may be in a space of having your words used against you. Let's see what's happening. Bad company. Mean girls aren't really friends. Keep it cute. Mean girls are not really friends to each other. Relocate. They're breadcrumbing. So breadcrumbing, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically when someone like, okay, it's usually what comes after love bombing. So someone is giving you all this attention, all this love, all these gifts, showering you in praise, all this good, loving. Ooh, I had just mentioned that. Like, yo, I love the way this flows. I just mentioned that. So I was talking about it in regards to my feelings. But you know, like that dopamine rush, somebody gives you a rush, like it's really intense, there's a lot of feelings, and then slowly it dwindles, and now you crave that rush more and more and more, but it's not coming in the same way because you can't experience that rush the way that they gave it to you, because they don't intend for you to do that. Breadcrumbing. So this for me is giving like friend vibes. Like you may have had like a friend or a friend group or something of that nature that was treating you well, but like their intentions is just to keep treating you well. It's to try to get as much as they can from you for very little animosity. I'm just gonna be pulling it. Rich. Royal behavior. The quorum we love. I made that card because like, be royal, show some decorum. Just a congratulations, you're showing class in this situation. Like, this person is losing ground because you are walking with grace. A natural beauty. But I do want to reiterate that mean girls are never really friends with each other. They will turn on each other at the drop of a hat. They're not really friends. You're hot as fuck. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's awkward not seeing myself, but let's see. Dress well. It's like awkward, but it also feels kind of freeing that I'm not looking at myself because I'm not like concerned about how I look. Shady vibes. And I know when I get a camera, cycle closing out. When I get a camera, I mean, I'm probably gonna be able to see myself with a camera. But yeah, you in good company. So that's on top of bad company. Let's see. Let me do it how I usually do it. I'm just very excited today. I'm excited to do a reading today. This is what I love doing. I've just been doing things I love. I just read a book and like I was like, oh yeah, I read this book. All in Your Business. I read this book and now look at me doing my readings. I feel accomplished. I'm in a very good space, getting nasty. Reflect. Shake some ass. This is a really cool reading. Like, it's not really it's not all negatives. It's not really negative in general. It's just like you have stood your ground. That's what I like to say. Like, even if you're in a space of like, it seems like the people who are close to you are turning on you, man. Like, they weren't really close to you in the first place, and you're holding your own against it. It's so weird that, you know what also is kind of like conflicting right now? I have this desire to like turn the camera off and look at myself. It's like, Sam, stop. But let's do this reading. Let me do this reading. Bad company. Keep it cute. They're breadcrumbing. Animosity. You in good company. So something I want to say in specifics is like, you're in an environment where the illusion is that you're liked, or like the illusion is that you're liked and you're appreciated and they're giving you these praises and things of that nature, but they don't actually fuck with you. They want something you offer. And this is, I don't want to give like negative readings. There are cool people out here, but if you need to know not to be in a space, like, don't. There's things to navigate, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you are really standing in your power, standing in your energy. There are people who want access to that, and like, not everyone deserves the same access. It's cool to, you know. So you in good companies on top. So it's like that illusion of good company, but like there's all this things like, I'm thinking of Mean Girl references, and I've watched Mean Girls a couple times, but I've never been like those huge Mean Girl fans. But like when the new girl came, and I know like I've watched it, I just don't know none of these characters' names. But when the new girl came and they just wanted to get close to her, but like it was because, you know, she looks the part, but she was just weird. So they had their own little like gossiping about her being weird, like, but they would try to present that, oh, I like your skirt, I like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. Speak life into it, relocate, rich. And then we have the Knight of Swords on top. You may have a really cool opportunity coming, but don't be too hasty. Don't be too impulsive. Don't be too hasty. Don't be too impulsive. But do like know your worth, and do continue to speak life over your everything. Like earlier I was complimenting myself for how well I'm doing, and that's in the present moment. Like, I'm reading a book that makes me so happy. Like, be able to continue to pour into your dreams and ambitions in that way. But when those opportunities start to open up because you are pouring into those dreams and ambitions, continue to observe and don't be too hasty, because that's how you end up in situations where things seem good on the cover, things seem good, but inside the book the story is different. It's nothing like the cover, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, keep knowing what you want and keep going for opportunities. Just be wise about it. So then we get their breadcrumbing, royal behavior, decorum, we love, animosity, all in your business, natural beauty. So you've been navigating this situation pretty coolly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pretty cool at it. Like, they're really nosy. Someone really, really nosy. Someone really nosy, and they don't have no intentions of being a good person to you when they do get you in your... if they do manage to get you in their life, they have no intention of being a good person to you. It's like they love you, but they hate you. People love me and they hate me at the same time. I guess I'm everything and nothing at the same time. I'm a rolling stone. I'm too wild for you to own. And the with it. Okay? So like, yeah, you may be really beautiful, really handsome, something of that nature. Like, you look good, and you probably really cool, like really talented. You've been navigating it really elegantly. And that's an other means for them to just be like upset. with you. So that is what I'm getting, the reasoning of the mask. So we got getting nasty. You're hot as fuck. There's two ways I'm reading this, because it's getting nasty with a winky face. I wrote that because it was supposed to be like a sexual card. But when I'm looking at it, I think they're getting really nasty about the way they're all up in your business. Like the things that they're saying isn't really necessarily like, it's just, they're just being very ugh. But there could be sexual tension there, you know. Sometimes people hate me and they love me at the same time. I guess I'm everything and nothing at the same time. And then we got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. On your business. And the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Like someone's trying to search for something you're bad at, or something you're not the best at, so that they could talk shit about it. But it's like, to the point where it's like, you're searching really hard. Really hard. Someone's searching really hard because they're bored. I don't think I read the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, it's all intuitive. But, because I'm like, it's like a, I'm just going to read how I read it. Because I'm just getting, like, they're continuously doing this and they're bored. They won't stop it because it's something they're used to doing right now. And I'm getting, they're just trying to find something you're not necessarily good at, so that they could be in your business and be nasty about it. And it's not really working out too much. Royal behavior, decorum we love, dress well, reflect, natural beauty, shady vibes. Again, like, just some real shady shit. And you probably do have to look back at some of the shady shit, and it's probably triggering other instances of shady shit that you've experienced, and you're just like, this is familiar behavior. And it's interesting, I seen a TikTok that makes me think of this. Like, I seen a TikTok by one of my mutuals, and he was talking about like that, like, he was talking about how certain spirits jump around. Like, it's like you're trying to escape one energy, you run into the next one. You run into the same energy in a different body. So it may be triggering those cycles. But you're learning as you go as well. Royal behavior, decorum. Like, you're just learning from it, and you're learning how to maneuver it better. Cycle closing out. Yeah, you're just maneuvering the cycle better. Shake some ass, celebrate yourself. Like, listen, I got the justice card next to some shake some ass and reflect. Like, you're probably at the end of this fucking cycle. It's done. Like, and you learned a lot. You learned a lot from dealing with these specific types of energies, and from navigating them, and from leaving them, and from everything that followed, and the ways that you've ended up in these cycles again. It's like you're getting the access of learning it from just many different angles, you know? Possessive energy. Your justice is freedom from this shit. Like, it is like a energy that seems to be negative intention. Take accountability. Don't trust them. Money motivated. This is Capricorn. This was a last minute, like, poll. Okay, so cycle close it out. Justice. Now I'm looking at the justice card. We got possessive energy, negative intention. This is something specific. Take accountability. Don't trust them. Money motivated. Add more hours. Capricorn. Who's a Capricorn? What? Okay, so I'm going to group these three together. Money motivated, add more hours, Capricorn. So that's something work related. Something work related or greed related. Greed related. Possessive energy, negative intention, take accountability, don't trust them. Give me another card for that. What we talking about? Past lover. And then on top is back to focus on social media. Focus on social media is at the forefront. This is just telling somebody about, this is very specific. Somebody may have been dealing with a Capricorn lover who is very possessive and very money motivated and sees you as a prize, or someone with Capricorn heavily aspected in their chart, or somebody just embodying like devil energy who refuses to try to, let you go. And you're being put in a position where you're seeing the mirror to yourself and how you manage to trust an energy that you should not have. Like, you trusted a person you should not have. And it's allowing you to work through how you felt, or work through whatever it is that was within you that had led you into that cycle. I was thinking about that earlier. So earlier I was just thinking about, like, when you have like a really deep trauma bond with somebody, sometimes the best thing that can happen, in order to heal the trauma bond, you have to heal the trauma. So sometimes you're put in those positions where it triggers your trauma so you can actually look at it. And that's sometimes the only way you really separate yourself from this person or this energy that be in different bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you end up in the cycle doing the same thing with the same type of person, but they always look different every season because it's a certain trauma bond to an energy you have. So that's something I wanted to say. But focus on your goals. Focus on your social media. That is your goal. Focus on what you need to. Stop disempowering yourself. Stop feeling as though, like, sometimes we get a little fearful of the past. Stop getting fearful of it. Don't get fearful of no bully. Don't get fearful of no bully. Don't let no bully, no bad company make you feel as though, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't, just keep moving forward. So, it's like, I feel like this close. It's come to a close. Yeah, that's what I have to say. I don't even know how to end it other than that. Like, be well, come back. Be farewell. Damn, I don't remember the rest. But